Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Alternative Tentacles Batcast. We are back once again to talk about all things weird, wild, and wonderful in the world of Alternative Tentacles. And it's a very special episode today because I, Dominic Davi, bass player from Tsunami Bomb and slave to the Alternative Tentacles Batcave, am here with another fellow slave to the Alternative Tentacles Batcave.
Howdy.
Michael from Moms with Bangs. He plays bass for them, and they also are staff member here as well.
The entirety of the staff at Alternative Tentacles is slowly becoming infiltrated by bass players. Yeah, it's going great.
That is. It's a takeover. We found out that Freya Yamamoto, the general manager of Alternative Tentacles, announced during the last meeting that she has bought a bass. And she's joining the ranks of bass playing.
Now we just need to hire Les Claypool.
And we just bring them in and prime us.
Yep.
Profit.
Yeah.
Though you revealed you're actually a guitar player.
I don't know if I would.
Heart.
In my heart, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. You're a
guitarist. I think as of recent, I think sometimes even when I'm playing bass, I think like a guitar player, which is, I don't know how I feel about it, Dominic.
You don't know how you feel about it? You feel
no,
like
I like it. I like it.
Have you been living a lie this whole time?
I think maybe, but I don't know. They're both different. They function differently. Sometimes I get a little bit too like, but it's a good time. You can still do that. You can do whatever you want.
That's a technical term for music.
Yeah. I think they say that in jazz.
Yeah, it's mostly a jazz term.
Skibby-doo-bops. Dooey-doos.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's good. I have always just been a bass player. I tried to learn guitar when I was a kid. My father tried to get me to learn guitar, and I just couldn't pick it up. I couldn't really hear the music. And like a couple years later, a bunch of my friends wanted to start a band, and we didn't have a bass player.
There it is.
And that was it.
That's how I became a bass player too.
Yeah, you just kind of walked in, and they like, we need a bass player. And you're like, that's
and then
me.
You do what has to be done.
I'm the bassist.
It's okay. Cool.
Anyway, We're here today to talk about things that are happening in Alternative Tentacles Records, and it's really good that you're here because you're one of the things that we're talking about Alternative Tentacles
That is true,
Records.
so I've heard.
Yeah, you're it's kind of an exciting thing. Your band got signed to Alternative Tentacles like a year ago?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago? Yeah, it was a while.
Yeah, because I've almost been working here for 2 years. and I started working here after
you guys got signed.
I mean, you gave me the job. I think... Yeah, no, it all happened because I came here and I was dropping off the demo CD of the like unmixed recordings for the 7-inch, and then you and I were just talking a little bit, and I was like, I don't have a job. This sucks. And you're like, I might know a guy, and the guy was you.
Is that what I said?
Yeah. No,
I know somebody.
You lied to me.
I think I know somebody that might be able to get you a job, and that person was me. Well, it's been good having you. I know you were with us for a while working shipping, and then we had to cut back. Yeah. And so you stopped working here, and now you're back working here, which everyone's really happy about.
I'm really happy about that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it happens. That's life. That's the world.
What's it like doing the shipping and customer service now? How do you feel about the temperature of everything with Alternative Tentacles? And
I feel like it's gotten... I mean... It's a good question. I think in a lot of ways it's gotten easier. I think it's easier right now because it's kind of the end of the year. Things slow down a little bit.
They're actually supposed to speed up going into the holiday season, but many things are going on right now. It's not really easy. It's not quite the same as usual. I think people are being a lot of international orders are not happening because shipping is so crazy.
Exactly.
And then I think people are being a little careful with their money because the economy seems uncertain. I mean, it's really great if you're at the top and you're rich, but right now, if you're not that,
we're getting it.
Yeah, we're getting rich.
Yes,
we're gonna buy in.
Yeah,
we're not selling out. We're buying in. Well, it's really cool to have you working here and working with everyone. It's as a bass player in a band that's signed to Alternative Tentacles. Not only am I a staffer, I'm also an artist. It's always been interesting because there are plenty of people who work here who aren't also in a band. But I think that does kind of give us a bit of an interesting perspective on the whole thing.
Oh, totally.
You know, because we kind of know how like the other bands feel. We also, I try to understand how the customers feel because, you know, they want their order. They want to know when it's coming, and it's been kind of crazy. But I feel like, you know, it puts you in a really interesting position because, you know, usually when you're in a band and your label does stuff and you're just like, why are they like this? Like, why is this happening? You know, why don't they just do this? And then when you work here, you see,
that's why.
This is a lot harder to do. So it's been interesting to kind of translate that to my band members sometimes when they're like, what do you mean? Like for instance, we recorded a 7-inch for Alternative Tentacles, I think before you recorded a 7-inch for Alternative Tentacles, and it's true. Still not out. Yeah. And ours got pushed back until next year, and the rest of the band. So this new Tsunami Bomb 7-inch got pushed back, and
that makes me feel better about the 2 years it took to get this 7-inch out.
It's weird though. Yeah. I think a lot of people don't appreciate how long, what it takes to herd cats in one direction when you have a band. And try and get everybody on the same page and everybody in the studio and the money to pay for the studio and all the things you need to make that happen. And then after that, it has to line up with everything that Alternative Tentacles is doing and its already existing schedule. Yeah. And Alternative Tentacles has had probably one of the busiest years it's had in terms of releases.
It was definitely busier than last year.
Yeah, well, it's been busier than a lot. I mean, we put out so many represses and so many new records this year.
Yeah, and so many of them that like were slated for however long ago that finally came out.
Yeah, and all of that bumps things back. That's partially why Tsunami Bomb we were told, and originally the plan was for our 7-inch to come out this last summer. Yeah. And then that has come and gone, and now we're hearing 2026. And I work here, and I can't get it to come any earlier.
Yeah, no, it's funny to record something in 2023 and then for it to be coming out in 2025. I can't wait for the Moms with Bangs album in 2032.
Yeah, it'll be great. I mean, at that point, you'll be grandmas with bangs. Yeah, I think at that point.
We're all grandmas at heart, really.
Well, it's interesting because, like, all right, so we're going to start at the top and then we're going to come into you guys. So one of the big, really exciting things that have dropped today is, you know, a couple years ago, the decision was made we were pretty lean for money, and we had a bunch of releases post-pandemic that weren't out. And so the decision was made as Freya came in as GM that we were pre-ordering a bunch of items because we had deals with pressing plants, and they were going to rotate those through really quickly at like a 3-month pace. So we were pre-ordering the money to make them, then making the record, and then it was going to come out. Like 3 months later, people would get a record. So 3 months is kind of a long pre-order. We don't really like to do that, but it seemed like it was a good idea because we didn't have money to make all these records, but if we pre-ordered the records at the top of production, we would have that record 3 months later, and it would get to them. I felt like that was a very dicey plan because I had been the general manager previously, and I had seen how many unpredictable delays will happen and torpedo a project and just stall it forever. And I knew this was going to be a problem, or I was worried that it would be a problem. I hoped it would work out, but I respectfully, said we got to be careful with this. But it looked all good. Even I had to admit, it all looked really good. And then the very first project was wrong. By no means no.
And we all know where that went.
And it was immediately it just ran into every delay in the book, and it just completely torpedoed everything behind it. Yeah. And it created this huge backup. And by the time we realized how bad the backup was, and we had to stop what we were doing, people had pre-ordered, and it became kind of a mess for a while that we've talked about on the show of all these records that were promised but were taking so much longer than was planned. And finally the original deal just went out the window. So we had to pivot everything about our Patreon, and we had to
switch
really work.
Plants.
Yeah, we had to switch pressing plants, and we had to move things around to get them done. And we've done that. Every single one of those albums that were backed up have come out except for one. One has lingered. And the reason it didn't come out, and that is Lard, the Last Temptation of Reed.
Yep.
And the reason, and that is the number one thing everyone's asked about. It's the most angry emails we get come from that, the most angry comments we get.
I can testify to that. I do all of those. So.
Yeah, and it's tough because it's like, what happened with that record, why it's taking even longer, is that when we got the new test pressing at the new pressing plant that we had reassigned it to, Jello listened to it and decided he didn't like how it sounded. He didn't like how it sounded before, and he wanted to remaster it completely from scratch.
Yeah.
So it was pulled out of the production cycle and then put back into Jello's hands. And Jello is not fast. He doesn't do anything fast. And it takes a while, and he had to he worked with Anne-Marie Samaram, I think her name is. Saram?
Yeah,
I hope I'm saying that right, Anne-Marie. I'm so sorry if I'm not. And I was trying to, we were trying to just like give it the time it needed, give him the time he needed. Meanwhile, we have these customers who have pre-ordered that record and have been waiting forever, and it has just taken so long, but it finally was finished.
Yeah.
And now
the final stretch.
Yeah, and then it was submitted to our friends at Smash Plastic, this amazing pressing plant Chicago, who is doing that record and a bunch of other records. And I think this last week, Freya was out there and they gave her the test, and we are in business.
Yeah.
So
it's happening.
He's going to listen to that test, but I think he's going to like it. It's his current mastering, and once that's approved, finally the Last Temptation of Reed will come out. But I'm going to be honest with everyone listening. If you're listening to this, I'm going to definitely put a tag of update about this. It could be out before the end of the year. I doubt it's going to be out before the end of the year. I would love to tell everyone that it's going to be out for Christmas, but I just don't. It's not that I don't think Smash Plastic is amazing. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that.
Even for them, it's a task.
Yeah, it's a task, and they have a ton of other things in the pipeline, so things have to be done in order. It can't jump the line that much.
Mm-hmm.
They have other deadlines. I think it'll be done really, really soon.
I think January is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah, I think
maybe February.
Yeah, February it's going to be 2 years for people. Like the first people who pre-ordered it 2 years ago, which is just absolutely unacceptable. But knowing the story behind the scenes, I just see the absolute perfect storm that has made this record a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not the first record that's had this problem, but it's the first record that's had this bad of a problem while having pre-orders waiting for it.
Yeah.
But if those pre-orders hadn't happened, we wouldn't have had the money to initially get started. Mm-hmm. And it helped the whole label move forward. So it's just been like, I'll just be really happy when it gets out to people, because I know
exactly. That's the end of the story.
But that's the good news. So we have the test pressing. Jello's going to check out that test pressing. If he approves it, which there's always a chance he won't, but he probably will. It's his remaster. As long as it sounds exactly the way it's supposed to sound, we're in business. And we should see it at the very latest at the beginning of next year, just to give them time over the holidays and everything to get it done. But I'd love to say it'd be time in Christmas, and who knows? They could do it in a month and spit it out. For all I know, they might. I don't know, but nobody wants to promise that. Not after almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So, everyone listening, if you listen to the podcast, hang in there. We're about to get this record out finally. Jello's very excited. We're very excited. We're very excited for people not to be mad at us anymore. So it'll be good. Mm-hmm. So that's
no one will ever be mad at us again.
Ever. And that's kind of exciting because that news came out today. We just announced that today.
Yeah, the test pressing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're also announcing that the Dad.
Oh, No Means No.
Yeah, No Means No. Dad Revenge. Is 7-inch is going to coming back in stock.
Yes.
We have the new remaster. That's another one where we put out the 7-inch. It had pre-orders. We had everything. We put it out, and we were going to repress it. And Jello was like, "I don't like how this sounds," and so he remastered it with John Wright, and I think Anne-Marie did that one too. And then now finally we're getting it back. It's been sent to us, and so we've opened it up. We're about to get it in the Batcave. I think it's in shipping. As at time of this recording, it is being shipped to us. So we are going ahead and releasing it. By you guys, when you guys hear this, it'll be out on the site that you can now purchase
Yeah, I think it was originally going to come this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should see it any minute. Finally. So that's good. So that's a little bit of really cool news that is happening right now. There's also something else that's a brewing that I think actually people will know about it by the time this comes out.
Probably.
I'm kind of really excited that we're about to announce. Nobody knows now when we're recording, but by the time the recording comes out, you'll know. But we are about to announce that the pre-orders are going to open up for No Means No's first big record with us, Sex Mad. Sex Mad is coming out, and that is really exciting. We got to see clips, which you guys may have seen by now, or you're about to. I don't know. The timeline's fuzzy. Yeah. But we got to see the clips of it being pressed and cut, and it's all going to be here in time for the end of the year, and it's going to be. It's 100. I am told 100%. I always kind of go okay. But that it will be able to get here and shipped out before the holiday deadlines.
And along with that, isn't there also going to be the digital catalog?
Yes, we finally sorted the digital catalog out. Going back and forth with Jello and John Wright and Andy, the members of No Means No, we have sorted it out, and we are going to release the entire digital catalog finally for No Means No.
I mean, that's pretty huge.
I think it's a big. I think for a lot of people, not everyone collects vinyl, but everybody listens to music on their phone.
Exactly.
Everybody streams music for the most part.
I have so many people that I want to introduce to No Means No, and they're like, I'm not gonna click a fucking YouTube link.
Yeah. It'll be
for some reason.
Yeah, it'll be a lot better. You guys, Moms with Bangs. The first time I saw you guys, Oliver, your drummer, was wearing a Dead Bob shirt.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, dude, or a No Means No shirt, one or the other.
He's the one who got me into No Means No.
Really?
Yeah, because I think I definitely heard the name, and I'd maybe heard a song or two before I started working here. But yeah, he was with us more frequently when we were first getting signed to AT. Mm-hmm. And so he was just like preaching them like gospel and wearing their shirt for like every gig that we ever played.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like, maybe there's something to this. And then he sent me, I think, MP3s of Wrong. And I listened to Wrong, and it like blew me away. Yeah. And then I listened to 0 + 2 = 1, which maybe even blew me away more. And then I listened to Sex Mad, and there's so many albums that I haven't even gotten to yet.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see you guys play with Dead Bob.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
At the Great American Music Hall, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never played there. I have played every venue in the Bay Area in my time of being a musician, but I have never played the stage at the Great American Music Hall.
Why?
I don't know.
It's just never happened?
It just never happened. Yeah.
Huh.
Isn't that weird?
It's really weird.
Yeah, I love that place, but I never gotten to play there. I gotta fix that.
It's a good place to play. You've been there. I've been there.
But yeah, that was an incredible show to see you guys. I feel like, I kind of feel like with you guys that if you're a fan of No Means No, and you're a fan of like Alice Donut, and you're a fan of Tragic Mulatto, and if those years were your years, you love that era, I really feel like you'd love Moms with Bangs. You're not exactly like those bands, but I feel like if you like the bands that were pushing kind of the boundaries of a lot of different kinds of music and mixing it together in a really creative way, the punk rock and garage surf, psychedelic, all noise, all in these combinations. I feel like you are like, your band is a really good version of that.
I mean, if there's anything I could hope for in being a band on AT, that's really cool.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Because like I love all of those bands, and I love DK. I love all of that stuff, and so I don't know if we could scratch an itch like that for anyone. Sweet, awesome.
No, that's
we did it.
You know what? Let's do a thing. We're gonna play some music right now. We're gonna play, because we've been talking a while. We're gonna play Dad from Dad Revenge. No Means No. Dad from Dad Revenge, and we'll play, and then we'll go right into Dead Bob, who we were really thrilled. I think John Wright wasn't like sure about putting all his eggs in one basket, you know, like he'd been on AT for a long time, and he was really glad that No Means No stuff has come back to AT. But I think he was like, well, I want to do something different with a Dead Bob. But I was like, we have so many fans here of No Means No through Alternative Tentacles. It would be really cool to have something from you guys to be able to promote your new band and direct people who are excited about that into, Dead Bob. So I even have an idea related to Sex Mad. I don't want to say it yet.
I don't even know if I know this.
I have a way, I think, that in our promotion of Sex Mad coming back into print, I think it would be really cool to do this thing for Dead Bob, and I have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, let's play two of their tracks. With Dead Bob, let's play Some Bodies. That's even appropriate because that's a No Means No track. So we're really getting the Wright Brothers effect in this little block. So right now we're going to play those things. Here's No Means No, and then right after Dead Bob. And we'll be right back.
Sat there in the gloom. I know I've been bad. I know he'll be bad. I hear him coming down the hall. There's nowhere to go, nowhere at all. I've been bad. It was my mistake. He opens the door and his eyes are full of hate. Running in, she cries, oh please don't hurt him. Dad gives her a kick, and he slaps her around a bit. He says, shut up, you bitch. Shut up, you bitch. I'll kill you, I'll kill you. Shut up, I'll kill you. Dad keeps hitting Mom's face, and there's blood all over the place. I said, please Dad, please. It was my mistake. I'm the one that's bad. I'm the one that's bad. No, don't hit it, Dad. Don't hit it, Dad. Dad, no. Dad, leave Mom alone. Dad, let it go. Please. Dad, no. Dad, leave her alone. Oh my God. No. He went to my sister's room and he locked the door. He said, I hate you, but I love you more. I heard her crying as lights went out. I heard her scream. I had to shout. Dad, no! Dad, leave her alone! Dad, let it go! Please, please! Dad, no! Dad, leave her alone! Oh my God! No! No! I'm seriously considering leaving home. 3, 4. We like somebodies. We hate somebodies. With somebodies we know we could go either way. We like to have somebodies some way. We see you moving, we hear you breathing, with all of the things that all. Another body wonder. When you get a body, you get everything. Cause when you get a body, you get some nice things. But you get some things that aren't so nice at all. That's right, body. I just want somebody. Somebody that will touch me. Touch my body. Somebody I can touch. I wanna touch your body. After one body, what's to come? So many styles, so many to choose from. I want the streets and try to select. I could become a body collector.
Okay, we're back. That was, as I said, that was No Means No with Dad from Dad Revenge, the 7-inch, which is now back in stock at Alternative Tentacles. And you can get it at alternativetentacles.com, and very soon you'll be able to get it at record stores across the country. And then Dead Bob, John Wright's new project, that is fantastic, off of their 7-inch with Alternative Tentacles, called, actually this is literally called Somebody's and We Are the Humans.
Those are both great 7-inches.
They are good 7-inches. Yeah. And speaking of 7-inches, we are now pre-ordering, and it's coming out this month, the brand new 7-inch, the debut 7-inch on Alternative Tentacles, and I guess your second official release?
Our second official release, yes.
Because you self-released your own record of Moms with Bangs, Do What's Delicious.
Yes.
So it's said in your marketing, and I should know because I market it.
That's true.
It says a lot about how you guys are the youngest band in Alternative Tentacles history.
I don't think I knew that until I read it on the hype sticker. Which is...
Is that how you found out?
That's how I found out. They came in here. I looked at it, and I said, what?
Yeah. I in all the years of it being a record label, I was a little surprised that it hadn't signed like a younger band, I guess. Like, some you guys, you're not kids, it's like, but it is interesting to know that you're the youngest band.
I think.
How do you feel about that?
It feels really cool. I think
it feels pretty cool.
It feels pretty cool. It feels all right. I think by the time, like, when we had first met up with you guys and talked about us signing, I think one of us was still legally a child.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so much time has passed.
So much.
I just kicked over a bunch of CDs.
And now we're all fully grown.
Look at you guys. Look at you now.
Aging.
Who would have believed?
Decrepit.
Yeah.
Feels great.
Slow down. I'm a little older than you. It's fine. You don't have to like drive it home. No, it's I think it's really cool. It's a cool thing. But like, I'll ask you this: there's so many people who want to be on Alternative Tentacles. Mm-hmm. How did you do it?
Yeah, that's a really good question. It kind of just feels like beautiful chance at this point, because we played a show at Bottom of the Hill in San Francisco in like May 2023, I think. Opening for the Schizophonics.
Yeah.
Another great band.
The Schizophonics are awesome.
Oh my god, they rip.
Yeah.
They absolutely rip. But, and then after our set, Schizophonics had started playing, we were walking around the venue, and our front man was just like, hey, that's Jello Biafra over there. And then I looked to like my left, and there was Jello standing there in his like Space Cats t-shirt.
It's like a collar shirt, right? It's like a button-up, or is it a t-shirt?
No, it was a t-shirt. It was a black t-shirt with constellations and stars on it, and just a big cat face right in the middle.
Wow.
He loves his cats,
Yeah,
and I do too. I respect it.
Yeah.
And then we just got to talking to him, and we gave him a CD, and we were like, yeah, this is, sure, nothing is even going to come of this at all. And then you emailed us, and you said, hey, we like this. And we said, do you? Really? And you said, yes, we do. And we said, would you like more? And here we are.
Yeah. That's really funny. Yeah, I mean, that's like the most natural way to do it.
Yeah.
But a lot of it had to do with how distinctive you were and unique. I mean, one of the biggest things that I've driven home over and over again to bands listening is, we're doing the demo derby, which we were going to do another demo derby, and you're going to be joining us for the next one.
That is true.
But Freya's traveling, so we're just doing this cool episode right here. 2 bassists.
Soon to be 3.
Soon to be 3. And we're gonna, because it's a cool way to showcase and listen to people who are submitting stuff in, and give them some tips and some feedback right away before we pass it along to Jello. But so I'm looking forward to doing more of that, because we got a bunch to do. But the best thing a band could do is to really think about, like, how can I do things differently, instead of thinking like, I want to sound like this band, or I want to specifically make this music. I think Jello really wants to hear bands that are like just trying to be a great band and pulling in as many influences possible.
Yeah.
Like, he likes to say, like, the Dead Kennedys, we weren't trying to be a great punk band. We were just trying to be a great band, and we listened to everything.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely how I like to make music.
Same.
I don't know if I've ever been like, okay, I'm going to write a punk song. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to write a pop song.
Right.
Now I'm going to do this or that. No, it's just like, you sit down, you fiddle, you jam with people, do what feels good, and then you get somewhere.
Yeah.
And then you get even more somewhere, and you're like, I want to do this with it. Let me add this. Doobie-doo-bop, skibbity-bop-bop-bop.
Oh, back to that.
Back to that. It's going to be coming back more.
Okay. I'll brace myself.
And then you get somewhere, and it just feels good. And then that's music.
Let's play something. Let's give people some context. I think we've gone long enough without like actually playing your music. Like,
let's do it.
Which one would you like people to hear?
Let's do Regga.
You want to do Regga?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the song Regga off of their upcoming 7-inch, Do What's Delicious by Moms with Bangs. This is Michael's band and his music, and I hope you like it, because I really do. And take a listen to what you would get if you pre-order this 7-inch right now. Here is Regga. And that was Regga by Moms with Bangs. Good job, Michael.
Thank you.
I know that was it's been a long thing coming, 2 years, and you guys have been through a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, that's the biz. It's like it's a process to get that stuff out. It's hard.
And like after having something for so long and just kind of sitting with it, and maybe like a person hears it every year, you know, you can kind of forget the fact that it's new to people who haven't heard it yet, and that it's, I don't know, maybe exciting, and that maybe people will be like, oh, this is cool, and you just get so used to it. And I feel like, I don't know, now that it's actually coming out, I'm remembering, oh, people haven't heard this yet.
Right.
People haven't heard this, and they might like it.
Yeah, that was the first time a bunch of people who listen to this podcast are going to will have heard that song.
Yeah.
Like, it's a while back for you, but like, nobody's there. A lot of people are going to discover you guys for the very first time.
Yeah.
And actually have something to really dive into. You know what I mean? You guys released a really great full length on your own, and I think it's an amazing album.
Yeah.
But like, this will be an entry point for a lot of people, and that's really cool. It's really funny to listen to you guys and play off my band that has an entirely different approach to things than you guys. Like, when we were doing demos, I remember like you would bring in stuff like Regga and Madhouse, and I was bringing in I Was Betrayed, which is a heavier, like, anthemic song from Tsunami Bomb, as well as a very intentionally super pop song.
That song is
Star
awesome.
Power.
I love that song.
It's really funny. I mean, it's like, a lot of times when people ask for dedications for songs, I'm like, could you dedicate this song to my girlfriend? And I'm like, do you hate her? It's basically telling somebody to fuck off. The song, like, you sure you want that? But like, Star Power, I can say, is legitimately like the sweetest, most innocent cartoon like theme music that we've done. But it's almost intimidating because I really love how incredibly creative and dynamic your guys' music is. And then I'm like, here's my pop song from my band.
That song is awesome.
So it's really kind of funny.
Don't talk down on Star Power.
No, I mean, I can play. I'll play one of those right now, and people can hear it. Should I play I Was Betrayed or Star Power? You want me to play Star Power? Okay.
Dude, yeah.
Here is as far away from what Michael has been doing with that last song. This is my band at our most intentionally syrupy poppy, because the story of this song is we were contacted by I'll make it quick. We were contacted by a group called Sing Me a Story that takes children who are terminally ill or just very ill and very sick, and has them create stories and draw them out, and then they give those stories to bands to write songs about and turn their story into a song. And so we found out about a little girl named Charlie, and she was 8 at the time. We have never had any contact with her or her family. We were just assigned. We were given a choice, and that was the one we chose. And I think the entire story is about her finding a superhero dog and having adventures with. And I really think it's just a way of trying to get her parents to buy her a dog. And so we did this. We turned it into a song. We heard she loved Katy Perry and she loved really poppy stuff. So we intentionally went super poppy for this. I swear to God, this is as like syrupy and poppy as we get, but it is really cute. I'm gonna play Star Power. Absolute opposite. This is coming out as one side of a 7-inch that we're gonna do this next year called I Was Betrayed, Star Power. But we may put the digital up before the end of the year. Like, we may just let people hear the song online. So here it is from Tsunami Bomb, polar opposite of Regga. Take a listen. This is my band. It's so poppy compared to yours.
It's so awesome.
That was Star Power by my band Tsunami Bomb, coming out on a 7-inch. I Was Betrayed / Star Power this next year. Hopefully early in spring is what we're hoping. And it was recorded before Regga. And like I said, it was really interesting to be like, here you put your music in and then go, here's this super poppy song that I've been a part of that's very direct arrangement and doesn't have as much dynamics. But I mean, you know, I definitely have bands and music that I've done that have kind of touched on that stuff. But you guys are so creative. I'm not going to say it's intimidating. It's not. It's just inspiring. I
love when bands that don't typically do that stuff kind of go in with intention to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because it gives it a different flavor.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, I mean...
that is a Tsunami Bomb song. True and true. True and through?
Through and through?
However you say that.
Yeah.
But it's so much different than anything you guys have put out.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. And it was for a benefit. I think it went to like children's cancers of the Carolinas is one of the benefits of the money that comes from that song, and that was really cool. And the 7-inch will benefit that as well. So it's really neat to be able to do something like that. But it is just, it was just. I mean, your 7-inch is so good, and I love it so much. And then I'm like, sick. Here's a pop song, compared to. But I love that you like that. I love that you like that.
Yeah.
It means a lot to me that you like that song.
I was playing you some Deerhoof earlier today.
Yes.
As I was boxing up my boxes.
I like it a lot.
Shout out Deerhoof. That's probably my favorite band. For those listening, if you haven't listened to Deerhoof, go listen to The Runners 4 by Deerhoof right now. It's just like such joyously noisy, kind of poppy, kind of like classic rocky, groovy music. And so much of what I love about Deerhoof is what I love about Star Power. It's just fun, and you can hear the tangible happiness and fun and joy that you put into it.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel that way.
I like that.
I don't know about anyone else, but I listen to music because it makes me feel things.
Yeah. No, that's how we should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it also. That song is really funny to me because when we put it in the set, I'll watch Kate, and she'll sing these anthems, like these punk rock anthems that are like, and her voice will like soar, and she'll be like, ah, and she has like this lower, like, really great voice. And then when that song comes in, she suddenly sings it like a little girl on purpose, like,
that's
the
awesome.
next day, started out, and you just hear it, and I'm just like, I'll laugh, and she'll be like, shut up, don't make me laugh while I'm singing.
Yeah.
But it's just funny to hear the difference. But, like, yeah, it's really cool. I'm really excited. I had hoped our 7-inches would come out around the same time, but I'm really excited that your 7-inch is coming out, that we have it here at the Bat Cave,
excited.
And people will have it.
It was so cool to actually, like, see that in person and hold it in my hands. We've never had vinyl before.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
And it's one thing to, I don't know, like, burn your own CDs, but it's another thing to have this piece of plastic with all of these grooves that were specifically aligned to play this song that you wrote. You hold it in your hand and you put it on a thing, put the needle on it. It feels good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's true. It's easy to sometimes forget how special that is when you've been doing it a long time. Like I put out a lot of records. I've been in a lot of bands, but it's like, it still does get me when like, those things come out.
And how much it takes to make that happen.
Yeah, it's
like,
a lot.
in both making the music, all of the legwork to get it where it goes, and then to actually press it. So much goes into it. So much. So
if people like your band, where should they go find it?
From there? Oh, to find us.
Yeah, what should they do?
They should go to alternativetentacles.com.
Oh, that's good.
And buy the 7-inch.
Look at you.
Look at me marketing.
Look at you marketing.
I'm coming for you, Tom.
Seriously, take it. It's yours.
But
I'll go to shipping. It's easier.
Yeah. I don't know. Go listen to us on Bandcamp.
Is there any plans for your first record to come out on vinyl, or has Jello expressed interest in that?
For Jazzercise?
Yeah.
I think that's what he originally wanted to do.
Yeah,
actually, he
I
wanted
hope he does
to
it, 'cause
press.
it's a great record.
I still love that record. I do the thing of that anyone does to their own music, of giving it enough time and you find so many problems with it or things that you wish you did differently that like it can be kind of, it's not hard to listen to, but it just makes me feel more things than, oh, I like this music. In a way that you don't get from listening to other people's music.
I get that.
But I am still very proud of that record. Good friend Julian Kinderman recorded it to a 1/4-inch tape in his garage. That dude is a mastermind. Go listen to In Psalms for those of you that aren't familiar.
You should hassle Jello and Freya and see about getting that on vinyl.
I think that's a good idea. I've also thought a lot about it, and I would really love to do a really great, if possible, analog live recording of that record.
Ooh, that's
like
cool.
If we do a show special and we're like, hey, we're recording this live, and we just do the album front to back, because I feel like sometimes it translates live in a different way than it does recorded. That I really like.
You should do that. You should swap them. Like you should put out that record on vinyl.
Yeah.
And then put up a digital album of it live.
Yeah.
Front to back. That would be cool.
Yeah. I think it would sound cool.
I think more
on
people
vinyl.
should do digital live albums rather than pressed, because I think it does so much better for you to put it out there where anyone can hear you play live.
Totally.
I think live records now should be streaming. But that's just mine. We could do a different episode on my take on that. But that's awesome. We should also pivot to talk about a very cool band that has also on Alternative Tentacles and has, after a very long time, has now put out their second record, their first album on Alternative Tentacles. Our friends in DFMK from Tijuana, Mexico. They're actually from Tijuana and San Diego, both sides. But yeah,
it's a fantastic band.
We
got to play with them.
Yeah, you've played with them.
Great American, the first gig we played there, Krampus Night, that you guys got us.
Yeah.
Such a tangible energy.
Yes.
When they play live.
That is what sold Jello on their show. I dragged Jello to an underground punk rock show in Oakland at a motorcycle shop where they were playing.
That sounds like the best place to see.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, they're cool. I don't know." And then he saw him live, and he's like, oh, "Okay, let's do a 7-inch with this band and see how it does." And then 7-inch did really well. Like it did great, and that finally, I think the pandemic slowed them down. But,
as it did everyone.
Yeah, as everybody. But yeah, then they finally dropped Playa Nuclear, and it's an incredible record. It's a really solid record. I really like it. I'd love to see you guys on the road. I'd love to see all three of us on the road together and do runs.
That would be awesome.
That's something we should think about. Let me see if I can make that happen. But you guys should do something at the very least. You both have releases. I think
I was just emailing them about, like, I don't know, when we were shipping them 50 or so copies of their record. I threw in there, hey, can we come to Mexico?
Yeah.
Can we come to Mexico and play a show with you guys? Really
that
like
would
you
be
guys.
Awesome.
Please. And they said, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, that's awesome. If you guys did a run, like anybody, when we have bands do a run, AT can then put a poster together and kind of market them together, and there's a lot of there for that. But we should play one of their songs, and in the unlike the other songs, the visual version of this, when it comes out on YouTube, you'll actually see their music video that's out for this song. We're gonna actually put out the title track from it. We're gonna put out let's roll out Playa Nuclear. They did a zombie movie for this video. Have you seen this music video?
I still haven't seen the video.
You gotta
do that tonight.
You can watch it now while we're playing.
Okay, there we go.
Through the magic of this, you can watch it while everybody else is watching. If you haven't seen it, you're about to. It's really cool. This they did a whole black and white zombie apocalypse music video, and it's so cool. It was directed, let me see if I can get the details here. It was directed by Angelita Mendoza of Vindivici Films, and it's really good. It's so much fun. So this is Playa Nuclear by DFMK off their brand new record, out now everywhere. Get it. It's crazy good. They're crazy cool people. They're really good. I felt so bad. Found out we were trying to mischarge them. We sent them a bunch of records, and they're like, hey, our records at Alternative Tentacles supposed to cost $29 each for us, and I was like, absolutely not. So I had to just change. I fixed it, but
I'm sure
they were so nice about it. They're like,
Yep.
hey, we may not be able to buy these records. This is kind of pricey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I felt bad because they were like unsure and they were being so like gentle. So whatever. Here it is, Playa Nuclear off the album of the same name, DFMK. Check it out. It's amazing.
Boom.
Here we go.
Playa nuclear. La radiación ataca mis células, mi sangre hierve, no puedo parar. Ocupo una dosis de tu maldad, buscando diversión en la playa nuclear. Buscando diversión en la playa nuclear. Buscando diversión en la playa nuclear. Buscando diversión en la playa nuclear.
Alright, and we're back. That was DFMK off their brand new album, Playa Nuclear. That is the song of the same name. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you got to see the music video. If you're listening to us on the podcast and streaming it, head over to YouTube. You can check out that music video. It's really cool. I thought they did a cool job. Like, I'm a sucker for horror movies, and that was just like, it's so fun. You can tell they're all having fun, and I just thought it was neat.
Yeah.
I just think it's neat. You guys should do shows together, and I would love all three of
we're
us to do
going to.
shows. We should all three do shows.
going to
Let me
do
see if
that.
I can get my bands to do. When our 7-inch comes out, let me see if we can get everybody together and do a run. That would be sick. I would love that. Okay, so let's talk about one last thing before we go, because we, Alternative Tentacles, recently rolled out something kind of new. I think we've done stuff like this before, but we are being a little bit more intentional, and there's kind of a neat thing about this. On Halloween, we rolled out and announced a bunch of holiday bundles that we are selling throughout the rest of the year.
That we did.
And I think this is really kind of a neat idea because normally we've tried to create a whole Patreon and give it a sort of value to people in exchange for being a part, it's gone through a couple iterations, and I think it's at its best iteration now, where every month you get a code and allows you to get records, and you can get any record you want, depending on the tier, whether it's a 7-inch or a full album, or you get just a couple over the course of the year, or you get one every month, or you get a bunch of stuff if you're a Plague tier member. And it's a really cool program, and I think some people get a little crunchy about it because they're like, oh, I have to pay $3 to get the special to get access just to be able to buy the special edition record. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I know that sucks, but like right now, one of the only valuable things that labels can offer are the limited, like, different editions of color that are interesting and unique and limited. Yep. And in order to make that valuable and help fund the label and keep this all going,
which is crucial,
very crucial,
one could say,
it literally pays our paychecks. We have to give these things value and make it interesting for people. And I think that it's worth it. Like, if there's a record, like when Sex Mad drops, and if you want that color version to say that I've got the most limited edition version of this record, I think it's worth $3 and to grab that record. And 100%. I mean, you only need to sign up for a month to get it, and then you can bounce out. You know, you can be like, I'm in for $3, and then I get the record. And I know that sucks, but it makes a big difference for Alternative Tentacles.
It helps a lot.
It helps so much. Every month, the payout of that is like, literally, it's about, right now, it's almost, it could almost help pay for, like, it can almost do part of a release. If we get a little bit, as we develop the Patreon a bit more, we're hoping to get it to a point where it can pay for a release every month, and that would be humongous. But right now, it's a huge help. So, Patreon members, you're going to see your names in the credits at the end of this episode on the YouTube version, and they get early access to that visual version. So that's kind of cool. We try to do a bunch of fun things. We got a brand new shirt that's about to roll out for all the members. They don't pay for that; they just get it. But like, if you join as a virus and you throw down $3, you can get that. And it's a fucking incredible shirt designed by John Yates, who's an absolute legend. And I want the shirt. He's got a bunch of stuff rolling out.
He helped us with our 7-inch cover.
He did such a good job. That record looks so good.
Oh my God. It was great. That photo shoot was so much fun.
It's speaking of zombies, it's kind of like a undead.
It is.
Or witches or monsters eating.
It's undead something, at the very least cannibalism.
Yeah,
that's spooky.
At the very least, it's a Northern Bay, California zombie holocaust. Cannibalistic holocaust.
AT's got all of this zombie imagery these days.
Well, it does kind of feel like the end of the world.
Ah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, back to the bundles. But, okay, the purpose of the bundles is to give people a bunch of music all at once, and it is a good way that we are doing the limited edition Patreon versions, because actually, Jello hates limited editions, because as a record collector, he hates the idea that he'll miss out on stuff. Mm-hmm. So, he's had a very difficult relationship with the concept of limited edition things that people can't get. But, so, I think the bundle is a cool way that if you're not interested in being part of the Patreon and that's not your thing, you don't like it, Patreon made you mad one time, but you want to get a bunch of great music all at once, you can get the limited edition versions, which we grabbed the most limited edition versions and put them together. But that's it. I think that's our show. We just kind of wanted to hang out and talk about what has happened and kind of talk to you. I think it would be great. We're going to have DFMK on the show here soon. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be great to get Moms with Bangs on the show.
I think
a bunch of you together would be really great.
Yeah,
so
ideally all of us.
Let's do that. Maybe we can even do it through...
We can probably do it this month.
Yeah, we can do it through Zoom if it's easy. That's fine. Yeah, we can make that happen. So look for that. We're going to have both bands on there. But Michael, you're our guest today. What would you like us to go out on?
I've been a big fan of Wheelchair Sports Camp a lot recently. That was the first AT band that I went out of my way to check out when you guys reached out to us.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, I'm a mess.
Yes, I'm a mess.
So I think I'm gonna say yes, I'm a mess.
Okay.
Wheelchair
Yes,
Sports
I'm a
Camp
mess is so good. This
Shout
is exciting.
Shout out Kaylin and Greg.
They're so cool. I love them so
the
much.
Best.
They're the absolute best. I wish they lived out here.
Yeah.
But they're out of Denver, and they're amazing. We're going to go out on them. That's really cool you brought them up, because this next year is also going to be bringing us a brand new Wheelchair Sports Camp album.
I just sent them the test pressings today. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So we're really excited about that. So look for that, and we're going to go. Thank you so much for listening to us play some music and talk about stuff behind the scenes here at Alternative Tentacles. We really appreciate it. Please check out our bands, Moms with Bangs and Tsunami Bomb. We would love you to check them out. We're really excited about the stuff we have coming out for both of them. And check out DFMK, our other one. And here's Wheelchair Sports Camp, who deserves your attention. They're incredible with Yes, I'm a Mess. And you can find this on a 7-inch by the same title. Anything else we should say?
No.
All right.
We should not say another word.
Okay.
God bless our hearts.
Word.
Tube and tune out the war, 'cause it's so hard on you. Oh, what a privilege. I know it's a new year, shit, but who cares? I'm driving